We have spent the last four lessons, I think it's been 4 lessons, maybe 5 lessons, learning different ways to factor. What does it mean to factor something? What is a factor? What is a factor? What's the factors of 6? 3 and 2. So, yeah, well, numbers that multiply together to get another number. So the factors of 6 are 3 and 2. Good. What are the factors of x squared minus 1? X plus 1 and x minus 1. This follows a very specific pattern. What do we call that pattern? What do we call this pattern? A square and a square, and I'm subtracting the difference of squares. Yes. And difference of squares always factors. First term plus the second term, and the first term minus the second term. Okay. So, opening exercise, it says factor each of the following expressions. What similarities do you notice between examples in the left column and those on the right? Let's do the left column first, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it occurs to me, yeah, where the heck did I put my packet? Hey, Lee, not only did you not bring me a Tootsie Roll, you stole the packets. You stole the packets. Sorry about that. Bailey's packet stealer. Alright, put your snap face away, Ty. Alright, no more snap face. We got our packets. Does anybody not have a packet? Alright. We are factoring the rest of this. So, let us commence. Factor number or letter C. Factor letter C. What two things multiply together to give me the polynomial listed in letter C? Right now you should be writing with your pencil on your paper. What do we start with when we're factoring? We're going to start with 2 sets of parentheses first, because I know this guy is going to factor into something that looks like this, right? It's going to be x plus something and x minus. Nick, factor. You're factoring. Jeff, you can see a packet? Close. Close. Multiply those through and see what you get. Well, when I got 2 things side by side like this, I multiply them, right? So what goes, how does x break up? An x and an x, right? Now, what are the ways that I can make 15? 5 times 3 is one of them. And what's the other way? 1 and 15, right? 1 times 15. Which one do you think is the right one here? 5 and 3. Now, you See the positive? So, my 5 and 3 are either going to be both positive, or they're either going to be both negative. Why? Right, so Nick told me why, because the negative times negative equals a positive number, and I got to get a positive number here, right? Or a positive times a positive also gets me a positive. What can't it be? Negative times a positive. Okay, so now, which one's it going to be? 2 negatives or 2 positives? Because the positive 8, because they got to add up to positive 8. So this is going to be plus 5 and plus 3. Okay. Next. X squared minus y squared. Go. Every time I saw a square minus a square, I got all excited when I was in junior high school. When did I get excited? That's why. Yeah. Easy peasy, right? Easy peasy. Right, Cam? Easy peasy. Yep. Yep. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, all right. I'm seeing a lot of good work out here. It's so good it doesn't even feel like work, does it? Doesn't feel like work? Nope. X plus y. Please don't do that here. Please don't do that here. And x minus y. Okay. Now we've done the left column. Shall we do the right column? Yeah, let's do the right column. How does letter B factor? Word. Oh my God. I just want you to know that I'm Alright, so, what kind of pattern is this again? What do we call this? Not you, Caleb. Anybody but Caleb. Caleb's not allowed to talk because he's too busy chewing his Tootsie Roll. So, what do we call this? Thank you, Jesse. Yes. All right. And how does difference in squares factor? Square root of the first. And square root of the first, right? Plus 1, square root of the second, and minus square root of the second. Very good. All right. Part D. Let's factor part D. Let's factor part D. Ooh, this is a fun one. Brandon's not giving me a... Are you snap facing? Let's put that down. Photo math is not allowed. Okay, good. this out. This is what you get. Yeah, multiply it out. Just feel like your box or your oil. Do that and see if you get what you started out with. One thing I saw, I think it was Soren. I saw Soren do this. Every time he comes up with an answer, every time Soren comes up with an answer, let's do this one right here. He multiplies these two things together. What should he get when he multiplies these two things together? Should get what he started out with, right? It's an excellent method to check to see if you factored correctly. Okay? So what'd you get, Devin? Did you get what you started with? Oh, I saw you did this one.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Almost speedy low.
So keep going. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that right now. Yes. Yes. Did you? I'll be curious. Yeah. Oh, we got to work on that. Let's go. All right. What did we get here? 2x here, 2x here. 3 and 5, right? How many people got +1 and +15? So if I do 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 15, and I multiply these two things together, what do I get? I get 4x squared. That's 2x times 2x, right? What's 2x times 15, the outer? That's 30x, right? And then plus 1 times 2x, so plus 2x plus 15. This thing becomes 32x. Is that what I started out with? No, not the same. Not the same. Okay? This will be on the website, okay? All right. So this is not the answer. This is the answer. All right? How about letter F? Hold on. Give everybody a chance to work. Let's work. Let's work and earn our weekend. Here you go. How about you, Stephen? You working it? Stephen, now you. Let's do it. Let's forward that. Yeah, but I want to know if I got extra 4, that's going to equal something times itself. All right? So when you say 2, I don't want you to say 2. I want you to say x squared. Okay? Does that make sense? Be specific in what you're saying. All right. So, what do we get? We needed to do this one in 2 steps, right? So, what's my first step? Andrew, what's my first step when I break this down? The first step. X squared times, right? This is difference of squares again, right? Right, Cam? Difference of squares again. Square root of the first term is what? It's x squared, right? Square root of the second term is y squared. So x squared minus y squared, x squared plus y squared. Am I done here? No, why not? I can factor it more. That's right, Cam. Where can I factor more, Cam? X squared minus y squared. Another difference of squares. That's right. So this turns into x plus y times x minus y. Can I factor this anymore?
Yes. X squared, x plus y, x plus y.
No. I can't factor x squared plus y squared. Can't do it. Can't do it. So there, I'm done. I cannot factor x squared plus y squared.
What did I say?
Because you can't. You can't. What did you factor it out to be? What did you factor x squared? You multiply these 2 things together and tell me what you get. No, you don't. Foil it. Who's saying, somebody's telling me x squared plus y squared equals this. Is this a true statement? Is this a true statement? What happens when I multiply these 2 things together? I do x squared, right? X times x is x squared. xy, xy, and plus xy, and then plus y squared. So what do I get, Andrew?
X squared plus 2x
plus y squared. So is this equal to that? No. So do you see your folly? Call that Smithers folly. All right. Now, example 1. Example 1. Write 9 minus 16x to the 4th as the product of 2 factors. Hey, Bailey. How's this factor? Write it down. Write it down. Inside voice. The product of 2 factors. Just follow up. Nope. Oh, there's 16. Yep. Streamline that looks like this. I want it to look like two factors don't apply to each other. So it's just saying factor. This one's telling you this is a factor.
I know it's not me. I will. You don't copy that.
Okay. So, how is this different? How is this different from all the other ones we've done so far today? It's backward. But, difference of squares. Does difference of squares care where the x is? No. If I got a square minus a square, I can do difference of squares. What's the square root of 9? 3. So it goes in the front. What's the square root of 16x to the 4th? 4x squared. So plus 4x squared and minus 4x squared. Can I factor these out anymore? No, I really cannot. I can do this, and I've seen some people do this. This I cannot factor at all, no matter how hard I try. I can call this 3 plus 4x squared. But can I call this square root of 3 plus 2x times square root of 3 minus 2x? Can I do that? I can do that. Am I requiring this? No. 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 It shows me that you understand how to factor. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. Do number 2 on your own. Factor that bad guy. Oh, that looks so fun. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, it's so fun. Gosh, that looks so fun. There's like 3 different ways I can factor that. I can factor that just 3 different ways. How exciting is this? Selma, what's so funny? How did your interview go? No, but you got an art. No. Just gave him a piece of paper? Bless you. Yeah. You want me to answer Jesse? Man, don't hate on yourself like that. Don't hate on yourself. Close. I'm not adding these things. I'm multiplying these things, right? It's not 2. It's plus y squared. Yeah. Same thing over here. Now, other than that, I think yeah, the plus is there. This is the other difference in the show. This next one. Yep. That's another way to do it. Because you forget what you're trying to keep track of. Jesse, go ahead, lay it on me. Hold on, let me keep up. 2xy squared. Hey, guys, what? Go ahead, Jesse. Minus what? X what? I lost you at 5. Just z cubed? What about this guy? X squared z cubed, right? Alright? And if I got minus here, then what's the next term? 2xy squared plus 5x squared z cubed. Now, I saw Caleb do it this way. I saw Brandon do it this way. And I think I saw one other person do it this way. Let's do another step first. Do these two guys share factors? What factors? X squared. So let's factor out x squared. I'll do this in red so we can tell the two solutions apart. So x squared and then times what? Oh, we got 2y squared. You're right. No, not 2y squared. X squared, if I factor x squared out of this, it's 4y squared. Minus 25 x squared, z to the 6. You did yours in one step, didn't you? I'm doing it in 2 steps. Yes, sir. Oh, thank you for the catch. Oh, that one was right. That one was right. It's this one that's not right. Thank you. Okay, now, can this factor? Brandon, hold down. so I can factor this. Don't forget.
Sorry for the interruption. Who checked the office for license? Who checked the office for license?
So how is this factor? How does the stuff in the parentheses factor? 2y squared plus 5x z cubed, 2y squared minus 5x z cubed. I would accept either answer. Honestly though, this is the more factored of the two. That is the more factored of the two. Okay? Your homework for the weekend. Your homework for the weekend. Due on... Was it Monday or Tuesday? I can't remember what you had. Due on Tuesday. Due on Tuesday. Exercises. Exercise 1. Exercise 2, 3, and 4.
Exercise 1A and B.
Yeah. Yep, A and B. Exercise, and from the problem set, 2, 3, and 4. Problem set. 1, A, B, and C. Remember, these are to be done on a separate sheet of paper. Have a great weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Oh, shoot.